Let me say something that might surprise you. Debt is not always bad. Now, I know that goes against everything your parents probably told you. Maybe you've heard some, well-known radio personalities speaking of such things, but maybe everything you tell yourself is wrong, right? Think about that for a second. If you bought a home 20 years ago with a mortgage and that home is worth a lot more today than when you bought it, was that debt, was that mortgage a mistake? Or what about a business owner who borrows money to open a shop? They employ dozens of people and they really build something that they're proud of. Was that debt inherently bad? You see, debt is just a tool, and like any tool, it can build something great or it can cause real damage if you use it the wrong way. Today, we're going to talk about what debt actually is and what it means for your retirement. Hey, if we haven't met yet, I'm Darren Vilardo, the founder of Tekton Wealth Advisors. And the reality is, we work with folks who are getting close to retirement or who are already there. And one of the things that comes up again and again in almost every conversation we have with clients and prospective clients, indeed, is debt. How much do I owe? Should I pay it all off before I retire? What does this actually cost me every month to service that debt? Those are real questions. Those are good questions. And today we're going to start working through them. This is the Financial Jargon series, one term at a time in plain English. No pressure. We're here just to educate and inform. Today's word is debt. The definition is very simple. Here's the simple version. Debt is money you borrowed from someone else that, yes, you do have to pay it back. And usually that means with interest. That's it. You got something now. You agreed to pay for it over time. And the cost of waiting to pay, that's the interest, whether it's a mortgage, a car loan, a credit card balance, a student loan, God forbid. They're all different flavors of the same thing. It's money you owe, money with a clock ticking on it. Now, we always like to talk about what a true financial Wall Street gibberish professional might sound like when they try and explain. So here's how a financial professional, might define debt. Debt represents a financial obligation arising from a borrowing arrangement whereby a debtor receives a present value consideration in exchange for a contractual commitment to remit both principal and interest payments to the creditor according to an agreed upon amortization schedule. Yeah. Whenever you hear amortization schedule in a definition or present value consideration, you have my permission to tune out and run the other way, right? I love it. All right. Translation is very simply, you borrowed money, now you pay it back with interest on a schedule. Now, I want to give you two truths about debt because both of them are real. When we talk about things that are true, indeed, both of these are true. Now, here's truth number one. Some debt builds wealth or buys you time, like a mortgage, for example. A mortgage on that home that grew in value, a business loan that helped a business owner really build something, even a car loan at a very low interest rate when it lets you keep your cash invested and earning more. That kind of debt can work for you. It creates something, whether it's equity, an income opportunity, right? Now, there's truth number two, of course, and that is that some debt costs you your future. When we talk about it in biblical terms, they always talk about how being in debt and how it mortgages the future for some short-term, present-day benefit, right? Think of a credit card balance where you're paying, 24% interest. A personal loan that you take out to fund a vacation. It's going to be consumed and it's gone, right? Consumer debt that just funded a lifestyle, going out to eat, going to the movies, buying clothes, things that are perishable. That kind of debt always has worked and continues to work against you. It takes money from your future self and you spend it on your past self. I really believe the most important question isn't how much debt you have, it's whether that debt has worked for you or is working for you or against you. Is the debt working for you or is it working against you? Now, here's where it gets really personal Because if you're getting close to retirement or you're already there, debt looks a little bit different. And the reality is that every dollar that's going to service a debt payment is a dollar that can't go towards groceries or a trip to see the grandkids or just sleeping well at night. Well, I've sat across the table from a lot of people who entered retirement carrying more debt than they realized, and it certainly changed their monthly picture. It changed how free they felt. Now, I'm not here to tell you, that you have to be 100% debt free before you retire. Some people carry a mortgage into retirement just fine. The math works so long as the income supports it and the plan is clear. But every single person heading into retirement needs to know exactly what they owe, exactly what it costs per month, and exactly how it fits into their income picture. Because debt without a plan, without a strategy, is where the stress lives. Here's the honest truth. Debt has a cost, always. Even low interest debt has a cost. Even debt you think of as harmless has a cost. And the older you get, the less time you have to recover from debt mistakes. Debt isn't the enemy, but ignoring it is very close. So debt, money you borrow that you owe back with interest, not always bad, but not always good either, but always something that requires a plan. Now, if you're not sure what your debt picture looks like or how it affects your retirement income and your retirement income strategy, that we believe is a conversation worth having. So here's a simple question. Would it make sense to take a closer look together? Our promise is we will serve you and not sell you. What we're really most known for here at Tekton Wealth Advisors is we love, serve, and care for our clients so they can live their best life in retirement. I know, by the way, if you found value in today's little financial jargon video, then by all means, click that like button or hit the subscribe button so that the algorithms that we're all slaves to can help others find this video as well. As always, thank you so much. God bless, and we'll see you in the next one.